happens at the end of the day, considering, you know, are you going to be playing for those deciders or not? Now, NIP will be starting on that CT side. It's not necessarily going to be a heavy stack too on window. That's pretty interesting to see. And at the same time, Entropiq, well, they almost got a free bomb site. They're just going to be swarming out. Good flashbang to at least deal with bullets at the same time. Oh, that's some kills going back and forth. But still now the advantage in favor of NIP.
That was actually amazing. Also, by like the kill from Astra was super important. They tried like to take jungle control and like couldn't push through. And now Lady's in a 1v2, and I'm pretty sure that NIP will win this. She has like super low HP, and yeah, they're just gonna stick it. Easy pistol round for NIP here.
That was pretty well played. I mean, even though Entropiq came in very hot and aggressive, NIP was just being very cautious, had some good trades there over towards jungle, and then instantly grabbed the player advantage. But nonetheless, Entropiq, with a little bit of extra cash in the bank as well, will be going up for a buy, some Galils, even AKs, and Orca with an upgraded pistol. But utility, so who knows where they're going to be going.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised by the buy. I mean, usually in the anti-eco, you go with some Mac-10s, like maybe 2 Galils, but that's pretty much it. And they invested into 2 AKs, 2 Galils, and 1 Deagle is kind of interesting buy. So they're pretty confident that they're going to win the anti-eco, but it doesn't look that good. It's already 3 versus 5 in the favor of NIP, and yeah, they don't have much left to work with. 2 flashes, 1 Molotov, so that's not really enough for an execute. So they really just have to try to get a frag somewhere, get the entry, and maybe try to do some magic. But otherwise, I do think it's going to be the 2-0.
Gonna be a tough job. A lot of pressure onto them, and I mean, ideally you want to get a bomb plant, but everything seems to be on lockdown. GenCon is also sitting here on short. Very clear headshot angle, and as soon as she spots the shoulder, well, that is almost a free kill. Oh, actually one in return, but a great trade by 7licious straight from the A site. So with that, yeah, Pavla gonna have to clear it out, and again, the trades are on point for NIP, so once a player falls, they make sure it just stays with that. Well, 2-0 already. And NIP, oh, they're most likely gonna have another free run after this.
Yeah, I mean, it was not a bad try, honestly, on short, especially because they got the refrag, which was really, really important. But in this case, I think if the B apps player would have been like closer there, then they maybe actually would have had a chance to go on B. But the apps flirt was a bit late, and then it was just like 1v2 in the end, like on B side. So they didn't really even have a chance to plant, and now they're just going for the palace drop. Eco, like a typical eco round, really nothing special we can point out here. So next round is going to be interesting. They have a full buy, full utility, and yeah, now it's time for them to fight back.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be curious, or I am very curious to see what kind of play Entropiq is going to be pulling. Obviously, over in the pistol, they did something that just bursted out of A site right now, with especially Pavla with an open hand. They probably would just have to go for a bit more of a default play. Already shots fired towards middle, so they know that that AWP is in play, and at the same time, Mini just grabs 2. I think that's on the back of that one-way smoke, and that instantly causes Pavla to fall back, and the control is all, again, in favor of NIP.
That was definitely the deadly underboost. I really hate that. It's like such an OP position, and it's super good how NIP managed to do that. They were like pretty fast and took control, and yeah, now Entropiq Queens have to fall back. They lost the mid control. They were trying to go over A probably, so let's see what they're going to do. They still have some util to work with, but on the other side, you have an op on A, then you have someone shadow. It's going to be super tough to push through here, but yeah, let's see if they can get the entry.
just looking to sneak into the side, and at least a
That
great
was
kill
amazing. Yeah.
a great kill by Pavla. Now it should
Super
open
important.
things up, but Ashva is still here. It's forced back a little bit through.
That's their hands, and you should have like also in mind that there's someone lurking B right now, stepping back, and that could be the crucial point to win the round. So if Olka actually can manage to get a kill now, then she might win the clutch. They don't know where she is, but they're going to stick the bomb, and yeah, it's too late, unfortunately. That was a bit too slow. They actually had like a good plan here, especially after they had the entry, and they were like in a really good position, especially for someone being on B side, clearing everything, and then actually being able to come like to push from behind and win the clutch. But yeah, it was a bit unfortunate timing. And NIP also was like super fast with the retake, so yeah, it was a bit tough. They're doing really well right now, so I'm really impressed how they're playing. They're super decent, super consistent, and yeah. Entropiq now 0-4. They definitely have to step up next round. No money if they lose that.
Well, I do like the idea of what Nip tried to be doing there. They used a flashbang to sort of get early aggression back again in mid. Though last time around it was from short, now it went from connector. But the flashbang didn't quite work as well as they were hoping to. Perhaps they could still pull it back as Nessie is half HP, Letty a little bit tagged. And it is still a 3-on-4, but at the same time, Entropiq has gathered that control already over towards the site. The bomb is now down. Yeah, oh, well.
We have actually, okay, so Jenkin managed to kill Nessie, which is super important and crucial. Entropiq did have the upper hand here, but now it's a 3v3 retake, so the chances are pretty equal, I would say. Depends now who gets the first shot, and now it's a 2v2. Could work if they stick it again. I think she's gonna be able to stick it. Yeah, that should be it. Oh, okay.
Well,
easy clutch, I would say.
Easy clutch. Well, the time is definitely still of the essence. Luckily, they do have it. But
that was like super close. I thought like she was sticking it, but I think she got killed. Like I didn't see that. This is, by the way, super amazing. Like super important and amazing double entry. They started the round with 5v3, which is like so good when you're on T side, and NIP still close it out. That's a statement. So they have been working on their plays a lot, and their city side is looking really good right now.
Yeah, the only thing really positive at the Entropiq side is that the economy is still sort of okay considering the loss bonus, but nonetheless, at this point, you don't want money in the bank. You need more rounds, or just a round.
They need this round is. Like, it's really important because if they lose that, then they're probably going to go with an eco or pistol buy after. And yeah, they do need to start getting rounds now. I mean, even though Mirage is probably a bit more CT-sided, you still should try to get like 5-60 rounds if you can do that. And we start with an entry here again on Con. Nessie managed to get the kill on 7 Licious, and now it's a 4v5 situation in the favor of Entropiq. So they definitely have the upper hand right now. If they can manage to like maybe go for some execute together, they will outnumber NIP and they should win the round. But let's see what their game plan is.
I mean, it wasn't too long ago that they lost a 5v3, and NIP still managed to turn it around. So honestly, I wouldn't even count out the ninjas at the moment. And Astra,
no. You can't underestimate them, for sure not. They're going for the B execute, as it looks like. We have a lurker here around A. Okay, also going back towards B. So yeah, they're going for the full B execute. If they manage to get the entry on B, they should have the site. But a stronghold from Mini and Astra.
I mean, just that simple Molotov did so much damage. And it made the others in the backline very hesitant to commit as well. There was no smoke in hand, so yeah, with that, we're instantly shut down. Of course, potentially there could still be a push on the board, but I think with Letias now also falling, Pavla is again left to do the job on her own, and I think it's better to just save that orb over. And, well, yeah, unfortunately, then try again the next round.
Yeah, that's now it's getting like really tight, and now you start getting nervous. Now you start feeling the pressure. So every round passing by, it's gonna be harder and harder for them to really like find their way into the game, not even back into the game, but actually to like get one round. So yeah, they have to try something else. Actually, that was not a bad idea, but here Mini single-handedly won that round. If you actually look at this round, she made 2 kills, and that was it. Astra came with a refrag and with a third frag, I mean, and yeah, they had no choice than trying to save the op. Now they went for the Tech9 buy. Maybe Paula can get an entry with an op. This could give them an opportunity. Maybe a small window would open, but yeah, we have to see what they're planning.
Well, I wasn't quite expecting Nip to be going that aggressive towards A-Ramp, but I guess they will. And obviously, it is a bit of a minimal buy here for Entropiq, but oh man, nonetheless, Astra is definitely hitting her shots here today, already on 8 kills together with Mini. And
Demolition is confident. She goes for the push and she kills the bomb carrier. Now it's only Pavla, and honestly, I think this time she will not be able to save the op. She already has someone from top mid sneaking behind her. She actually got the kill on ramp, but she's still probably gonna get sandwiched pretty soon. We have here Jenkin already being close. It's gonna be hard to save the op.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go rush. And,
no
well, there we go. Even with the pistol.
That's unfortunate. I feel like they're playing a bit too much 1-by-1, like so far. For example, also like this peak on ramp. I think it was Letty who went out with a Tech9. If you have Tech9s, I mean, Tech9s can actually also be pretty OP if you like go together literally as a swarm and you just rush, because you're like so fast, you shoot so fast, and even if the first person dies, you have your mates refragging you. But in this, if you go 1-by-1 with a Tech9, you're most likely gonna die. So yeah, it was maybe just a bit like, okay, let's get it over with and go for the next round where we can buy. And they actually already are in a 5v4 situation. But Olka is pretty low HP. She got a lot of damage.
I'm mainly a little bit scared for what's gonna happen if they don't deal with Window. Astra's still holding it, being very passive, but and patient. That's I think the important thing of NFP. They're just, I mean, often they go for a bit of an aggressive push, but they then they try and alternate it with this more patience and let Entropiq really just, you walk into the site. You need to be the one eventually to plant that bomb. And now straight from connector. Oh wow! That is a
insane shot.
Beautiful peek, and that is straight the offer out of the equation. Pollux simply too many angles for her to look at, and with that, it looks like Entropiq has finally turned the tide. Ooh, well, so Malicious certainly has an idea on one player. Might be able to make it a bit costly here. Almost gets the kill there onto Ailey as well. But that's beautiful. That's a nice round by Entropiq.
They stepped up here and they finally found their way into the game. First round for them, but I mean 7-1 looks pretty dominating, like for NIP right now, but it still can turn. So I would not in a situation like relax and say, yeah, it's okay, they have to be cautious. Entropiq Queens had a lot of good attempts, and they were like 2-3 close rounds, so it could have also been maybe 7-3 or 4. So they have to watch out, and we already have an entry from Entropiq, which is definitely not so good for an IP. They have to watch out now. They already took connector control going towards A, and now it's literally 1 versus 3 on the A side. And they managed to kill Astra as well. That could have been it if Seven Licious would have killed. But yeah, unfortunately she didn't manage to get the kill, and now maybe they should even save. They don't have much money for the next round. It would be pretty good if they could save these 2 rifles. Maybe we can get the op. I don't know. I think it was an A side. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit too risky, considering
Yeah,
the players
yeah.
that
I would
have
go.
fallen.
I would just take the rifles.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
I mean, yeah, I think 2 rivals already in the next round. I don't think there's a lot of lost bonus already, but
No.
nonetheless, it could get again a little bit of a chance on the board. I mean, NFP probably are not too worried considering the lead that they're already having. But it would be nice to try and shut them down, if not make it a little bit more costly. Well, that is a nice kill until LDS, at least on the exit.
Yeah. Also a bit
Yeah.
more money in the bank with 1 more kill. Yeah. I mean, they are leading with 7 rounds, but it doesn't really mean anything at this point because it's 7-2 already, and they don't have like money to go for a full buy. So it could be like it's most likely gonna be 7-3, and then it's already getting closer. And now Entropiq Queens, if they win the next round, they can catch up the momentum, and with this they can actually win 1 round after another, and then it could maybe even end up in a pretty close half. So yeah, dangerous rounds. Next round, even more important for an IP. They echoed here, just having the 2 rifles. Maybe they can do something with that, but yeah, for the others, there's not much room to experiment. They just have a few USPs, 1 flash, no, 2 flashes, 1 smoke. Maybe they can make it a bit more expensive for Entropiq Queens. Olka already with a double kill. Killed 1 of the rifles, which is not perfect, and the second rifle down as well. Now it's just the 2 USPs, Pulox and Astra. So yeah, pretty sure 7-3 for still in the favor of NIP.
Yeah, I doubt Astra could even do something, and with that, last kill has taken her out, and that's nice because yeah, sure, it was a bit more of an eco on the side of NIP, but considering the economy and the rounds deficit at the moment, if you're Entropiq, you want to win those rounds clean, and they did that. So slowly, that money, you can see it start to build up. So that could slowly start to pivot that momentum, as you were already saying. And now, let's see what NIP is going to do. So far, we have seen a couple of aggressive pushes into middle, into a ramp. And I'm not too sure if they want to do something similar, or if they want to go and have that more passive approach.
It looks like they're playing more passive, and also they don't have an op this round. They didn't have the money for it, which is very unfortunate. Op is pretty crucial for city side Mirage. Sevolution. Oh, what? Never mind. I thought that Sevolution was seeing the top mid player, but I just didn't see it correctly.
That is just so nicely played. Straight out of underpass to sandwich that mid player and punish them for pushing. Well, perhaps Jen can try to make a little bit of a difference. Oh, but she gets spotted first, and that is so rough.
She had the awareness.
Yeah.
Looking tough now. It's 2v4. Honestly, I would go for a save. Minnie actually got a kill. Maybe she can she just take the AK, try to save. I mean, they can still make it work, right? It's a 2v3. They have a bit of util to go for the retake. If Pulox can actually manage to get a kill now, they should definitely go for the retake. But if she's not going to get the kill, then she should save the AK, because money is bad next round again. And yeah, Minnie doesn't really have a lot of options, but she's actually going for the clutch, which is interesting. Already 42 HP, which is unfortunate. Really low chances to win it. 2v3, not even half HP. That's pretty difficult, but she actually got a kill on ramp, and maybe she just kind of tried to stick it. She has a Molotov left, but 2v1, yeah.
Well, I mean, at least that Molotov made it a little bit more costly, but nonetheless, yeah.
It was a good try, though.
Yes, definitely a good try. I like the idea. She knew that with the utility she had, there was a possibility. A lot more than when she didn't have anything. And especially getting that AWP out of the way, it opened things up. But yeah, I think the smoke didn't went deep enough because of the Molotov that was still on the ground. So sadly, They could easily predict where she was, and with that, another round. So 4 in a row now for Entropiq. They also nip with the tactical timeout.
And now now we're getting to the point that I mentioned before. Even though like a 7-2 looks pretty dominant, if they actually manage to get one more round, then it's gonna be really close. And Entropiq, like everything, like they have a lot of everything is really possible right now. They could end up even having the upper hand in the end after the half, like maybe ending with a 8-7, but even getting 6 rounds would be enough for them. They're like maybe not 100%, but pretty sure they're gonna get 5 rounds because the buy of NIP is really bad, and then they literally just need one more round to have an okay T side or pretty good T side. So yeah, it's getting scary for NIP at this point. Next round is really important for them. When they have their full buy, they will also have money for an AWP next round. So this is like the turning point where they actually can try to keep the upper hand still.
Oh man, I mean, obviously it is just up against sort of like an eco, but nonetheless, yeah, you were saying it was beautiful stuff. Just walking out the middle and then, oh, wait a second, I spot someone, and then just scope in, boom.
Yeah, good reflexes though. Yeah, so maybe they're trying to get some exit frags. Maybe they can steal 1 or 2 weapons, but it won't really matter. They have money to buy next round anyway. And yeah, next round is going to be definitely one of the key rounds for NIP and for Entropiq. If NIP wins that, they can still maybe close out with a 9-6 half or something. If Entropiq wins this, then yeah, then it looks pretty bad for them. They have also a lot of money, so looks pretty good for them. They had a bit bad start, but they stepped up pretty good. Now they're going for the fast mid control, and no one is trying to stop them. They're playing pretty deaf here at this moment. 7 is going to get the ladder position, so they have like Entropiq has full mid control, which is really good for them. And now is the questions: are they aware that there's someone in ladder? Because this might be the first entry they could get, and yeah. She was actually aware of that, but 7 was faster, which is a pretty important kill from her. And now we have a 5v4. And not a lot of util left for Entropiq, by the way. They used up their smokes really early. Too early.
Again, they wanted to go for that mid control, and then initially it paid off. But then again, slowly and surely, it has all been eaten away, and now a player deficit. So slowly, they need to make up their mind of where they want to be going, but it looks of things, it will still be on lockdown. Actually, just a single Molotov could make the difference. Mini doesn't have one actually towards the B side. 7licious also doesn't have one either.
And she's low HP on top of that. Like 7licious has 19 HP, but she actually managed to get a kill, which is super important. 4v2 right now, and I'm pretty sure NIP will win the round. It's almost impossible to win it in this situation. Like they're already rotated towards the B side, but Nessie actually got a kill.
Yeah, but
which is pretty impressive, and it's a 1v2 now. So it could work out, but no, she's going to save. No time.
Yeah.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, it was just rough because that bomb was dropped all the way in apartments, and I mean she was doing a good job, you know, being on the lurk and then grabbing a kill on the rotation. But then at the same time, you know, all the players that were going out of apartments, that initial plan has just completely failed. It wasn't even on the back of any utility. It was just 7licious getting the initial, and sure there was a trade, but it was already enough delay for the rest of the TTs to come and chime in and grab the others, and yeah, it just made the AWP very hesitant to go out. Yeah, and it all just kind of drifted away from there. Of course, they still have plenty of money to work with, but nonetheless, still behind.
So they're putting pressure on B, and actually Olka managed to get an entry, which is their chance to get to the B side. Jenkins didn't manage to get the refrag. Unfortunately, they have full control of B side, and yeah, I would say go safe for NIP because it's not like the odds are like not in their favor to win this retake. So they should try to save what they have. They don't have a lot of money again. So yeah, best decision here to save if they can. I think, who is it? Letty is already on the hunt. So gonna be a fight maybe between Letty and Pulox. Letty with the AK, a bit better chances. But Pulox is not pushing. They actually managed to kill one more city, so it's actually only Sevolution and Pulox left. And they could save their weapons. Oh no, she got killed in the last second. That's so unfortunate. This could have been very useful if they would have a M4 on top of the AWP. Now they are just left, like they just have one AWP left and they cannot really buy everything. There's like some util missing, but yeah, it's still okay as long as they have the AWP. They can work with that. Now it's important for Astra to have here some impact, to maybe get an entry or something.
Also, fun fact, by the way, all the way at the other side of the bracket, of course, we have MVP facing off against Astralis, and at that moment, MVP is shutting Astralis down. Currently in halftime, the score is 12-3. That's a very dominant scoreline. I honestly, on the paper, I didn't quite expect that. And of course, it is only map 1, but it's very impressive nonetheless.
Definitely. It's the first map, right?
Yes, yes. There's still more to come, and of course, here we are also getting close to halftime, 8-6 at the moment. And with that, of course, will Ninja widen the gap and make the lead even bigger? Or will Entropiq still creep a little bit closer? Ailey has already taken a lot of control, but does make a bit of noise. And at the same time, Jenkin can win that duel. Does need to back up on the back of the Molotov. And now some good trades come through here over towards this A side. A flash goes over. And now pressure is on for Astra. She needs to hold it like a beast and wait for the rest of her teammates to come in from ramp.
So they already have the full A control, but now Mini actually here will play the crucial part. If she can get a frag now, they have a chance for the retake. And now is the question, is she aware that Laddie is low HP, because that could win them the round if she would get this kill. Ah, she didn't check it. That's so unfortunate. She didn't check Shadow. This would have been a free kill. Now it's a 2v2.
And there's no kid as well.
Yeah.
Stick it. Oh, wait, actually, Jenkin has it, but now at the same time, she tried to defuse it. Oh,
that's
man,
hard.
they both go down. And with that, Entropiq do creep closer and closer. Of course, now in halftime. And will Entropiq actually turn the tide and win the map after all? We will find out after a short break.
Nothing can stop the force. force.
Welcome back, everybody. Currently, 7-8 is the scoreline, still in favor of NIP, but now they will be switching to that perhaps less favorable T side, but nonetheless, I think Mirage is still pretty 50-50. Let's see what they can make of when they are now back on the pistols.
Yeah, the pistol round is very important at this point, and I'm honestly also impressed by Entropiq that they managed to have such a great comeback, even though NIP was dominating. If they manage to win the pistol round as well, it will give them the, I would say, the cherry on top after this comeback. It's going to be a 5v5 retake, and Mini actually already got the first kill, so it's a 4v5, and Pavla died and she had the defuse kit. I don't know if they can manage to pick it up, otherwise it will be really hard.
Oh, and Astra has some intel, and on the back of that, oh, I want to say they perhaps can pee, but still, nonetheless, some good kills come through, leaving it on the shoulders of Jenkin, a little bit of a tag, and perhaps she just needs to play it out a little bit for time. Oh my goodness, with the burst fire, that is just disgusting.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
No
Well,
time, I think?
ooh. Yeah, no.
Oh, that was so close.
That was actually a really good effort. Trying to, you have the kit, trying to force out the push, and then grab the very beautiful headshot. But yeah, already too much time had been lost. And okay, wow, I know I can hit the when I play with the clock.
The kills were actually amazing. It didn't look quite well for Entropiq at this point, but yeah, they managed to get their headshots, and it was like so close. I mean, you could see it in Ellie's face and like in her reaction, how close it was. They could have like actually win it, literally just being a millisecond faster. Now they're going for Nico. They have yeah, not really a lot of things they can offer here. P250 could do some damage, maybe the Deagle, but that's pretty much it. No util. Looks good for NIP here. They should not lose a round. But obviously for Entropiq, it's more important now to cause as much damage as possible, because still the money is not great, also not for NIP, and if they can kill like 2 or 3, would be pretty good for them.
Of course, they need to be careful, because very soon, by the looks of it, they might be walking into a stack of good contact, and instantly some good damage onto both Pullux and Astra, and well...
They got 2 kills already! This is insane.
They are doing a great job. They can pick up those weapons, and at the same time, NIP still has to move towards A, and you can see the CTs are already preparing themselves for it. And I think the best thing right now for NIP is just to try and delay things and make sure that you're not going to give too much away. Jenkin might have a great push on the flank, but nonetheless, they need to be careful.
There's so much happening here. Jenkin got a super important kill here, and yeah, it's I don't think that Entropiq is gonna get around, but they did a lot of damage, which is pretty amazing with the buy they had. They could have even killed one more. Mini was pretty low HP. So yeah, great pistol round here by Entropiq, and smoothly closed out by NIP.
I mean, great recovery though by NIP, considering like that was scary for a.
At some moment, yeah, it was like, okay, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And they all kind of gathered around CT and A, and it was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This looks intense, but yeah, they kept calm. And now it's a 5v3 for Entropiq. I couldn't quite follow what happened. I think they made the boost on under and got the top mid push. So now it's they're in a kind of difficult situation. They don't have a lot of util to work with either, and it's just Astra and 7 Licious. They can try to get some kills, maybe to cause financial damage, but it doesn't look like it. Entropiq is not giving them a single chance, and now it's only up to Astra. Maybe she can get the kill on Nessie and plant the bomb, which would be the best possible outcome. But yeah, Nessie keeps calm, gets the last kill, and it's a 10-8 for Silver and IP.
That was actually really nicely done. I mean, just a simple boost to get some mid control, and then from then on, you already have 2 great openings. I mean, we saw it similar when NIP was on their CT side, some aggression towards mid and some cool pushes that paid off really well on their CT side. But I don't have a very big buffer, of course, to work with, so it's still going to be very close in contending here, but they did force into this round, so they have 2 AKs and some upgraded pistols.
Yeah, so this round is Entropiq's, yeah, that's their moment to make it to double digits. If they win this and NIP will be out of money next round, they'll probably also make it to 10 rounds, which will tie the score, and it looks like they're managing to do that. Only Jenkin is left, and she is super low HP, so I don't see a chance here. It's gonna be 9-10, and next round no money for NIP, so I'm pretty confident that we are gonna have a 10 very soon, which is an interesting outcome considering how it started with NIP dominating.
Yeah, I never really tend to be a fan of false buys when you're in the lead. It can, of course, work out, and it says something about the confidence that NIP have here in this map. Obviously, this is their map pick, so they definitely want to stay in the lead and contain the control. But yeah, perhaps if you just would have ecoed one, made it a little bit more costly on their economy before they were able to build it up, then who knows in what scenario we would be. But now Entropiq can make it real close.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty confident we're gonna have a tie after this round. Now NIP, they don't have a lot of options. They're gonna go for an eco, and their goal now will be cause as much damage as possible, and maybe get the bomb plant. This would be the best outcome for them. I mean, obviously, you can always win an eco round with some magic, but that's mostly unlikely. They're going. They actually changed the pace. They have a pretty fast pace here towards BAPs. Let's see if they can actually manage to get an entry. First wall of thrown by Entropiq, which will slow them down, force them a bit back. Now the pace changed. They're trying to find their entry somehow. Molotov a bit too late. I don't think Olka is aware that Jenkin already managed to go through under. They will have no info. Now they know that she came from under, that she's in front of Con, and yeah, we have the first kill from Entropiq. 4v5 now.
We're still on the pistols, but nonetheless, we should wait and see what they can do. Perhaps the militias on the lurk could snatch a kill away.
Oh, nice try though.
That was a good try. A tiny tag onto ALA, but nonetheless, all of them remain alive. And
Ailey was definitely aware of that peak. Now they're trying to go out B pretty fast. Maybe they can kill Pavla if she misses her shot, but she already got one, and she has help from her mates already on short, and one already came through kitchen. So yeah, was kind of hard here to get a frag when you already have 3 CTs on B. But it was a nice try. They couldn't cause damage though, which they couldn't plant the bomb either, which was maybe not the best eco scenario they had in mind, but it's okay. It's 10 to 10 now. They have a full buy, and now they can show what they can deliver here on their T side.
Yeah, the pressure is on because if Entropiq get that solid win streak going and are able to build up the economy, well, things might look very dire for NIP, especially, of course, going into Entropiq's map pick after this. A bit of contestment again towards middle, but Entropiq is being a little bit passive, just making sure they're holding the choke points, not overextending, because, again, you don't want to be giving an early advantage to your opponent.
You have your Astra Jiggle peeking from chair, but Olka is not giving her any chance. It looked for a second like Olka was gonna peek it, which could have given Astra the opportunity to get an entry, but she played it safe, fell back, didn't peek. But we have now Jenkin in Letta, so this is a pretty good position. If she managed maybe to get a kill on jungle, I think they're not aware that she's there, so Jenkin has a super important spot right now. She heard the drop also. If Olka somehow goes further, it could be a free frag for Jenkin. But it doesn't look like she's doing that. She's playing it super safe, which is very good. Also, they have only 25 seconds left, so not really a lot to do here. And we also don't have all players gathered together. 1 player is in Letta, 3 in front of A, so time is running, and looks pretty tough now. It's only Mini left, 1v4, and Entropiq close it out, and they only lose 1 player, and they have a lot of money in their bank.
Yeah, well, of course, oh man, I mean, these kills in again, Entropiq is having some really solid holds, led yes with the 180. But while this game is very close, over at the other side, Astralis against MVP. We're just talking how the scoreline was 12-3 in halftime. But a little update. MVP has just won the first map against them, 16-6. So they did end up losing a lot of more rounds after switching halves. So that's a solid beginning already for them.
And that's a statement. Imagine going into the second map with winning 16-6 gives you a lot of confidence boost. And causes a lot of pressure for the other team. So looking good to them. I'm really curious if they will keep that momentum, or if we maybe gonna see a third map on the B stream. Okay, but now back to Group A, Entropiq against NIP. Entropiq now with the lead for the first time since we're watching Mirage. And NIP only Tech 9s and 1 Glock, so they're gonna try to cause as much damage as possible. They actually managed to kill 2, and Olka also super low HP, which gives them the chance to get a third frag here, and actually they're going to get the bomb plant. Now it's all about the positioning and the after plant situation. I think that Entropiq will go for the retake. Oh, Pulox actually killed Nessie, which gives them the upper hand now. It's only Olka and Pavla, and Olka being 10 HP. That's doesn't look that good for Entropiq, honestly.
I mean, they have a bit of utility left, and they know they're up against some pistols for the majority. So
they're gonna try to stick it.
Oh, they're gonna try and get through it.
No.
Already so much damage dealt through that smoke. They can even pick up the AWP and to say, okay, no. I was scared for a second the one was gonna go up. But NIP, they do bounce back, and honestly, not sure what happened to the defense there of Entropiq.
Yeah, we can see it here in the replay again. Okay, this was after plant, so we can see the first kills. I mean, they caught them a bit by surprise, and yeah, they played pretty well. They went in together. They were like playing close with each other, which is really good when you have like something like a tech 9 round. Like your mate can like maybe tag someone, you get the refrag. If you get 2 kills on A side, then you pretty much secure the bomb plant. And then I would say the kill that maybe even won them the round was Pulox killing the player who tried to come jungle. Because then, yeah, it turned from a 3v3 into a 2v3 after plant situation, and yeah, they managed to win it. It's pretty good for them. Great confidence boost, also winning pistol round. So yeah, and now we actually see here some aggression by Entropiq. Looks like they didn't like to lose against the Tech 9 round. They secured mid. They have info that there was no one top mid, so they can spread out. And I kind of think they're reading Nip's next move. Great positioning here. 5v3. They took the control back really fast.
And at the same time, we can instantly see Entropiq is looking to see what's going on in mid, and there is 2 players there, but perhaps with 7 Licious grabbing a kill over towards A, it might disrupt a little bit the defense. Now a great... Oh, I wanted to say a great kill. Well, there we go. But Nessie is looking to trade once more, and the bomb is still over towards middle. So that definitely smells like trouble here for 7 Licious. Obviously, there is a little bit more money for NIP to work with the next round, but nonetheless...
It's a hard round. The bomb is down, and you already have a player top mid, and yeah, she was not aware of that. I mean, you can't really know. You are in a 1v3, and the enemies can be literally everywhere, especially if they also like took the mid control. So she just kind of gambled that there was no one being behind box. But even if she could manage to get the bomb, would have been still pretty hard to get the bomb and actually escape, because they knew that the bomb was there. They had their eyes on it, and they positioned themselves perfectly to not lose the bomb. And yeah, we have a 12-11. Great round by Entropiq, by the way. They really, I liked how they changed their pace, how they just started playing more aggressive after they lost that round. And now it looks like another round for NIP. Oh my god!
Oh, she went unchecked for so long. So luckily she can delay a tiny bit on the side, but nonetheless, an AK and my 10 have been picked up, and 2 players are still full HP. Oh, I think that was a little bit of an accident. But nonetheless, I mean, this round, it's
again like this fast round where they have like, I don't know, Mech 10, they have a Tech 9 and Mech 10, and they just like go for the push, super confident. And it's the second round they win like that, like in kind of like a similar way, just on the other side of the map. I think Entropiq did not expect them to just like be so aggressive, even though they knew they didn't have the perfect buy. So now I'm really curious if Entropiq is gonna try again to go aggressively mid to take the control, or if they're gonna play passive like they did in the first round of their city side. And now you also have an AWP on Astra, which is pretty dangerous, so I think they should not try to push mid or something. She's probably gonna hold it. She's not here, it's Mini, but Mini has everything under control, so they have the info now that no one is pushing mid. Pretty good for an IP, they can relax now a bit. And we also have Entropiq with only 3 rifles, by the way.
Yeah, and at the same time, NIP is setting up an execute towards that A side, leaving Mini to lurk down in middle. Oh, but the lurker is about to get lurked. I think, yeah, Elias spotted her, has hurt the kills. And now, at the same time, she can swing, but there is already a bit of damage dealt. And with Nip now set for after plan, who knows what can happen now. Pollux is forced out of a position there.
That was beautiful.
A single Molotov, but nonetheless, we still have Astra. Oh, and that is a very crucial and important kill. 7 Licious, there's a small gap in the smoke. And look at this, Astra just swings right out and flicks. This is great work by NIP. And nonetheless, even with all the utility that is there to make it very difficult for them.
No time for Oka. Nice try though. Yeah, time was too short here at this point. Well played by Astra. She had a really good position for the after plant, and the kills were very, very crucial. So great round by NIP here.
Yeah, the shot on Sevalicious definitely made it still a tiny bit possible, but at the same time, so much time has already been going in the favor of NIP. And consider that, you know, in post-plan positioning, Entropiq was favored as far as the number of players goes, but
Yeah,
Astra,
and-
again, with the op, is doing so much for the team.
That was so important. Great impact in that round, but also like Entropiq, on like they had a good idea. I love the double peek they did from CT. Like first they molly out Polox and they peek her like together. They swung together, which was which pretty much didn't give her any chance like to win the duel. So they had a great start, but yeah, they kind of didn't expect Astra to just go nuclear there. And now we're heading into the next round with, yeah, pretty much nothing by from Entropiq. They have 3 flashes of smoke. Managed to save a rifle, which actually gave Olka the opportunity to get the first frag, and it's 5v4. But still, I think NIP has the upper hand here. They have full util, 3 rifles and up. They should not lose that round.
I think the important thing here is for NIP to just stick together. They are going to be heading the way of where that player initially fell. A fun fact that AK is not on this side anymore. It's just going to be a single player with a USP in hand. She's going to push up.
Goes for information, and now she has the info that they're trying to go for the B execute. So the rotation already started, but I don't think they're going to be there in time. Leslie's here all alone, and she can't manage to get the kill. Tough situation. I think they can try to go for some exit frags. Looking good for NIP here.
Yeah, with
Would
even
be good if they could save the 2 AKs at least.
Oh, well,
doesn't look like
one.
Okay,
make it
now
one,
she
make it
went
0. Yeah, that was actually really nice because for a second, you know, with 2 saved or 2 picked up rifles in a 3v3.
Always looks better, right?
yeah, but actually with 3 people still alive against 3 of the CTs with 2 AKs in hand, not only there was a bit of a chance, so they tried to still go for it. But I think, yeah, Entropiq went out 1 by 1. Again, Astra still phenomenal, is slowly creeping closer to even out the scoreline with Mini. So a solid continuation here, and with that, NIP are on 14. So if
they went for the lower boost again.
Oh
my god, that is, I swear, that is like the most frustrating way you can die. I think it worked out, like it works out every time, even though you know this is gonna happen.
But it could still try to, of course, flip it around. You have seen it time and time again, especially with Astra and Mini still being in the mix here for NIP. They could do
And
so.
And they do have quite some util. I mean, only 1 smoke, but they have like 3 Molotovs and 3 flashes. They can work with that. If they gather together and try maybe to go for the A execute, you only have Letty here in Ninja waiting for them. Astra already pushed through pretty deep, so the call will come now that they're going for the A execute. The rotation starts, but you still have a man advantage here, women advantage for Entropiq, and Letty gets the first kill, gets refragged immediately, which is beautiful, but Entropiq close it out.
That was really nice. The trade game certainly seems to be on point there, and Entropiq got some crucial kills. That firebox position, man, it got checked or unchecked for so long, and they were slowly, you know, creeping out. But it was almost as if NIP didn't really have their roles very well divided. Like, you know, when you are clearing out a site, you want someone to check sandwich, you have someone clearing out palace looking towards jungle, and then you need someone to check the back and the inner part of the site. And it seemed like maybe the communication was off, But yeah,
Maybe
no.
also a bit like pressure, like, you know, time is running. They know they're outnumbered. It's like a bit, you know, like you can obviously, like on paper, this is always the best scenario, but like I think it can happen often that like in the middle of the round you maybe forget to check something, and yeah, I mean in the end this happens to a lot of teams sometimes, so they should not beat themselves up because of it. Now the next round already started, but Entropiq is actually already, no, it's a 4v4 now. They got they managed to get 2 frags now by 7licious with her Mac 10. Good that was a good investment. And you also have here Olka with like almost half HP. This is a chance for an IP. If they play it smartly, they can get the 15th round match point.
Utility is certainly a little bit dire on NIP, so they need to use that single smoke and the flashbangs they have wisely to try and enter the site. 2 players are up close here towards jungle. And time is certainly going to be of the essence. 20 seconds left on the clock. And, there was a little bit block.
Yeah, you lose a few seconds, which can be crucial. And
no.
7licious, even though being low HP, still managed to get another frag. That's huge here. And they went on A side, planted the bomb, and they didn't lose a single person here. It was a 3v4, I think.
Yes.
And yeah, it's this was amazing by NIP, and now they will have their match point. Also, looks pretty tough now for Entropiq, because if you look at their money, they saved 1 rifle, but they will have a super bad buy in the next round. I'm pretty sure NIP is aware of that, that they're not gonna have the best buy, so maybe they're gonna try to go for something aggressive. Together they will face probably a few pistols or something. Yeah, looks pretty good for NIP. I think they're gonna get their first map here. Which will be, by the way, the first map in the whole, they won in the whole group, because so far they lost 2 matches and it was 2-0 both times. So they haven't won a single map, and this would be their first map win, which is amazing. If you're like, you know, down 0-4, then winning the first map gives you a lot of confidence. I think they need that, and it looks pretty good that they're gonna get it.
I also like it is Nip here calling the tactical timeout. And even though, yeah, sure, they're in the lead at the moment, but you want to make sure you're not going to be choking this right now, because they're 1 inch away of stealing away their opponent's map pick here of Mirage. And, well, it's going to be exciting to see what they can then do on their own map pick. Perhaps it's the reverse sweep day, but nonetheless, a good start. It's already giving you a bit of that confidence boost, which I certainly think Nip can need.
And you only have 3 Deagles on Entropiq. Not the best case scenario, but Deagles can do some damage, so it's important that NIP is not underestimating them. Mini getting 2 entries. They tried to push lower, but Mini was aware of that, and yeah, great start for NIP. 4v3 now. And you have only 2 pistols left, 1 rifle. If NIP plays this well now, if they play together, I think there's almost no chance for Entropiq to win this round. But I don't want to jinx it.
Well, who knows? Oh, well, there is a Molotov onto Palace. That makes things very dicey for NIP. And that initial push that wanted to come out, oh my goodness, well, they are being shut down. 7licious also being low. Everything is going to come down to Mini. And yes, she does come in with once again another great lurk. But 2
Mini going for the 30 bomb here, by the way, on 29 frags right now, top fragger.
Olka as well.
Yeah, that's true. They have both 29 kills, and Olga is still alive.
Yeah, I think they need to be scared of that Deagle. 40 seconds left, and I mean, they wanted to push with 1 minute 20 on the clock, and you can see how much time they have snipped away. Now, a smoke and a Molotov to be used, but other than that, not that much left. They're trying to find the right spot to see if if they can finally plant that bomb and through. Oh, well, that is
she
another
almost
tag.
there.
Almost 8 HP onto 7licious. Mini now into ramp. Actually, both of them will try and sit there. Oh, and they spotted 7licious. That could be great.
I don't think they're aware that she's solo HP. Like, she's literally like one shot, and it's actually 2v1. They managed to kill
No.
Solution. They know that Nimini is here,
Oh.
and they get it. They get the defuse.
Jesus
was-
Christ.
Honestly, not expected. Just like looking at their buy, and also
No.
Mini starting with a double entry. She started
Yeah.
with a double entry, and they still managed to win this round. So now it's looking tight for NIP. I really hope it's not gonna, like, for them, that it's not gonna come to match point, because I have like the feeling that Entropiq Queens will like catch up their momentum, and it could go in their favor. Also with them starting on CT side then in the overtime. So yeah, NIP's last chance to win it with a 16-14 now.
And I mean, there were some SMGs around it, but it was mainly the pistols doing all the work. Now in this round, Astra did find the opening kill.
Yeah, Astra's doing amazing. She's having a lot of impact on that T side. So really important that she's stepping up. But the Palace push, she did not expect that. Really important here to kill. They took out the op, and now it's a 4v4. But one of the strongest players right now being that. But 7licious actually managed. 7licious managed to get the kill on Palace. She was aware that she was there. But Nessie gets another frag, so it's 3v3, super close, holy shit.
I am not too sure where it's going to be going. The bomb is still over towards Connector.
It's hard. Like, look at NIP. They don't even have a smoke. It's going to be so hard for them to get a plant. Entropiq, they have like full util, and they're not just going to give them the site for free. Oh, they had a smoke. Sorry, I didn't see that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They have to plant pretty soon. And Entropiq has like full util for the retake.
And they need to position well. Last time, both of them were in ramp, a little bit stuck. And considering the amount of util that Entropiq still has left, I mean, they can entry this time, and that's now a great kill onto Mini. They need to find 2 more in order to take it to overtime. Yeah. And there is now a smoke right in front of Connector. And, well, they're just going to be sitting on the ball. Almost was denied.
Oh my god, that was so close. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness. Well, we are going to be going to overtime. That was a very, very close one. I think we need a little bit of a breather. So before we jump into OT, we will take a very short break.
Victory, I'll carry on. I'll win the game. I'll take it all. I'll hold the flame. I will rise to the top and watch you fall. This is me, it's my time, my curtain call. I want it all. I want it all. I'll get back up again.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So, welcome back, everybody. I am very excited because, oh lord, for map number 1, well, it's going to be overtime, 15-15, and NIP, who was very close to finishing and taking their opponent's map pick, Entropiq, was definitely going to say no to that, and I was trying to hang on.
They were so strong in the last rounds. Like, it definitely looked like Entropiq was going to win it, but NIP didn't give up. They kept winning even half by rounds, and it was really impressive. But Entropiq, yeah, they didn't give up. Now starting on the city side again, and I do think they are highly motivated to win this first map. But NIP, at the moment, already with a 5v4. They're really good with finding early entries. They have found early entries in the last rounds. Pretty easy, especially Astra or Mini finding them now. Seven Licious got the next kill. It's a 4v3 and doesn't look that good for Entropiq.
Oh, 2 early openings already. I mean, we have seen Entropiq and their holds being really good on CT side, but this definitely looks very promising for NIP. Also, plenty of money here to work with, so I don't think Entropiq is necessarily that worried. But any round you can now get here onto your half.
Oh my god! Okay, this is insane. So they smoked out City, but Pavla still managed to pick up the first crossing player, and they got a second kill. Now it's a 2v3, while Polox being 5 HP only actually gives Entropiq a pretty good chance here to win the clutch.
Oh,
okay, that was close. I saw the double frag from Nessie coming. It was pretty close, but yeah, NIP close out, and it's 16-15 in their favor. Great start from them. But Entropiq, they can buy again, so they should not underestimate Entropiq. They are showing that they don't give up that fast and that easy. Also, Entropiq had a pretty strong T side after they actually found their first round, so it makes it quite dangerous for NIP here.
and NIP is just defaulting a little bit. Not showing too much skin yet here. Just slowly creeping out of underpass, perhaps having a moment there to pick up Pavla. Oh my goodness, but even while blind, she grabs the kill onto Astra instead. So already a great opening. That was, well, almost pretty much a freebie. And now the task is up for NIP to regain all their control, and instantly they're moving into window. Because they have a feeling that perhaps right here, they could have been boosting. Ooh, just being patient. Oh, and Mini here's the scoping.
This is dangerous, and a free kill for Mini here.
And they had...
they have the info now.
Oh man, they had Olka super close there as well. And the way that it wasn't really actively checked. Oh man, she can even grab another one. That is so well done. And at the same time, putting that pressure onto the B side, keeping all that attention into window and towards A. But at the same time, they're just gonna be going straight the other way.
2v3 retake here, and so that on the B side, which is really not that easy. Doesn't look that easy here for Entropiq. Maybe they can find a fast entry, fast first kill. But actually, they managed to kill Jenken, who just Okay, never mind. Seven close it out, and she gets 5 fast kills. It looked good for Entropiq here at this point after they got the planter, but yeah, they did manage to get the follow-up kill, and yeah, this was their chance gone. And now it's 17-15 for NIP, looking strong here, and yeah, one more round. Entropiq needs that because even though they had a pretty strong T side, like the later part of the first half, they still are gonna have to win 3 rounds in a row to not lose the map. So Entropiq definitely needs to win a round now. Otherwise, it's gonna be close.
For sure. And you can see that Pavla also just has a deagle in her hand right now. Just because the reinvestment with the orb and everything, it is very costly. She might become the first point of contact here. She is very close. But the question is,
They're not checking her.
No, wait. She didn't see the player cross.
Oh my
well, luckily there was backup. But instantly a trade by Astra. But she also did take quite a bit of a hit. I'm just surprised that she was actually looking. She was so focused on the different angle that she didn't expect the player to just creepily just slowly walk out. But nonetheless, it is very close. Oh my goodness, that was a very crucial kill for Nessie to be getting, and she doesn't. So now, the pressure's on for Olka. She's holding on here to the side. Pavla with another. And suddenly, the initial push has been slowed down, and Ailey scopes away, perhaps at the wrong second, because now they've entered the site. They're very close. They could still make a contestment, and now Astra, she is still alive with that orb.
Astra is on fire. She's not giving up that fast. Ooh. Good nade if it would have been on Astra. She's super low HP, and she's gonna get another kill. But fast refrag from Ailey. Now it's a 1v1, both full HP. Now it's all about awareness. But Ellie, she felt that there was something sneaking up to her, and she got the kill. Their first CT round on overtime. So very important for Entropiq here. And now we're going to swap sides. I'm really curious if Entropiq is going to manage to have the strong T side they had in the end.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, we will firstly shortly go to a short break, and after that, we will be back with the second half. I guess we don't actually have a break. I think they're a little bit short on time. But I mean, that means more Counter-Strike for us. And oh well, with that. Already the first kills. Oh no, sorry. Wait, never mind. That was just a warm-up.
That was warm-up. Now we're gonna start with 17-16, and I mean, it looks good for NIP here. They are leading with 1 round, and they only need 2 more to win the map, right? And they actually went for the double op. They don't want to give Entropiq a single chance because they know if they just give them 1 round, they're gonna get their momentum again, and then it could maybe lead even to another overtime. So they don't want to risk that, and I really love that double ops buy. I mean, they have a lot of money going into the overtime, so yeah, let's see what they can do with that.
Oh, bit of noise hurt there over towards the middle. So instantly, oh, well, that is a great trade by Pollux, but Nessie will just continue to clear out and open up the space here for Entropiq. Now, slowly but surely, looks like they're going to be trying this B split. The player already on short. And Minnie now, she needs to be hitting the shots with the ARP instead. And so far, I mean, she's been doing a great job. That's another one just with a pistol in hand. But it is still a 2-on-2.
2-on-2, and you already have 2 players in kitchen. So now, but I do think they will get their bomb plant if they don't show themselves. Oh, this was so close. But Ellie actually managed to get the kill, and this goes for Entropiq. It looked a bit chaotic here for a second, and NIP could have won the round, but Entropiq they ended the round with a win, and now it's a 17-17. Now it's actually pretty dangerous. I mean, you have a full buy here again for NIP, so economy is not really the problem here, but if Entropiq wins the next round, then they will have the match point, and they're only 1 point away to win the whole map. So this is not what NIP wanted. They wanted to secure the match point, bought double up, but couldn't bring them the win. And now we already have here 2 players close to be at. 7licious with the first kill. No, it was Olka, sorry. Molly not far enough. I think they're not aware that 7licious is sneaking up here. Now they know. And perfect kill from her.
And again, the space that is created. Already so much here over towards A to work with, even to take care of a potential rotation. Another bomb can get planted as well. 4 of the CTs are still alive. I think they're just waiting a little bit for that utility to rain out for Entropiq, but there is actually still a little bit left. Now, the pressure is on though. 7licious holding the closer angle. Heard Ailey for a second. Oh, no way! She still grabs that kill and even tags Astra in the process. At this time, Astra and Mini, well, they barely have 30 HP combined, and right from behind Nessie. Well, this is great work, but Mini nonetheless, she has a smoke in her hand. She's gonna try and stick it, but no. The smoke missed a little bit there.
Yeah, but I think either way, you are like, they are 2v1, right? And they know exactly where she's gonna defuse. So they just like spray a bit and most likely will kill her. It was a tough situation for Mini here. Good try though. Yeah, map point for Entropiq here. They only need 1 more win, and now you can already see that NIP, they suffered economically. Astra doesn't have an op. She only has a Pyjamas and a flash, and she had actually so much impact with the op. So this will, I think, make a change here. But you still have Mini with 36 frags, almost multi-killing almost every second round. So I think she will play a crucial part here, and she gets the first one. Oh. And another one!
No way, she has the bomb. She almost grabs the third. I think it's definitely still possible against the op. Well, there we go. But nonetheless, at the other side, yeah, there were 2 kills in favor of Entropiq, but they have control of the bomb. And that might make things a little bit difficult for Entropiq. Oh no, Pollux. All the way from A. Oh, and she spots 1 player. Oh, she gets shot. Oh man, there goes the surprise factor.
They didn't know. They didn't know because of the silencer.
Oh my god. Oh, well, with
like,
that.
Someone was shooting at them, but they thought maybe it's like from app. So even though Pollux maybe shot a bit too early, they still couldn't figure out where she was coming from. That position was so good, and it actually won them the round.
Oh my goodness, well, that means we have a double OT here on it. It's 18-18, and NIP definitely still have another shot of trying to win their opponent's map pick. And for Entropiq, yeah, it must be a little bit sour. They were close to finally finishing and winning it after they've crawled back. You know, it was 15-13 for a second, and they had to fight for OT. And now in OT, they couldn't quite make it happen, or at least not yet. So yeah, we would have to find out what would happen next. What do you reckon? Who do you think, with all the momentum and how the rounds have been working out so far, who do you think will take it in the end?
Well, I mean, I think I favored Entropiq in general to win like the best of 3. But I have to say that NIP really like played pretty well here on Mirage. Definitely, if you compare like how they played so far in the group, it's definitely night and day right now. If you would compare that, I still think that Entropiq, I feel like they, even if they lose a round, they somehow feel like they still stay calm and they just get their entries. And even if they're like even if they're outnumbered, they somehow manage to win the rounds. So I do think Entropiq is gonna win it in the end, but NIP is like so super strong, and they're having actually also pretty strong T sides now. They play the city side again, so it's gonna come down to who will get here the first kills, who will open the frags, and super close match. It could go both ways, honestly.
Yeah, and of course, all the money is back on the board since it is OT. So Pavla,
which is pretty good for the cities, right? Like if you have like full money and you can buy an op and everything, you have good cards on the city side. But this time they didn't go with a double op setup like they did in their first city half of the overtime. So yeah.
By the way, at the other matchup at the moment, currently 10-5 in halftime on Mirage. And again, in favor of MVP. Perhaps MVP is going to take Astralis down 2-0. And at this moment, I mean, we are still in map number 1, as this is an incredible close affair. Still be 3-on-3 in this round as well.
And in the other group, they're almost to close out the second map, which is insane, right? Okay, 3-3, but low HP for 2 Entropiq players. Doesn't look that good for them. And you also have a nade on Mini, so if she somehow places that nade good, she can get a free kill. But obviously she cannot know where they are. It's a 3v2 now. I think this round is gonna be the NIP's winning round. They should have it. And it's only Olka left. Yeah, they played it pretty good. Double swing, Hero Ninja. And it's the 19-18 for NIP. But Entropiq, they have enough money. They can full buy again. This is the curse and blessing of overtimes, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, we are already definitely sweating a little bit, but I mean, I was just looking at the cans of NIP, and they're definitely looking a lot more tense than earlier on here today. A lot less comfortable, and the pressure. I mean, I'm not sure if it will get to them, but it definitely is present. Now, of course, you were saying the money is still fine on both sides. And already Entropiq have a little bit of control. But Jenkins is in ladder to try and perhaps take a little bit of a peek.
And Ailey is already aware of that. Oh, she moved away. She was focused on ladder for a second. She got actually an entry on con, which is super important. But she still, like you saw, like she molly short. She like looked behind for a second. Oh, what a shot by Letty! This was insane. The flick on ticket, amazing. And now it's only Pullux and Shadow. But yeah, they already assumed she was there. I think she took this position a few times, so they could like. They could predict that pretty well, and it's only Astra with the first op kill. Is she going to try for the movie clutch, or is she?
I doubt there's so much utility flying around. I mean, she does have some. In theory, she could be trying for
she has
a ninja.
Try it, so
yeah, but my goodness. I'm not sure if it will work out, but yeah, you have to check every angle. We're still with smoke, of course, blocking vision. I mean, the flashbang at least revealed some positioning, but there we go, 19-19, and still is a incredibly tough affair. Keeps going back and forth.
Yeah,
and my God.
I mean, it's not a lot. Like, what can you do, right? It's a 1v4, and they approximately know where you're gonna come from. So she tried it, but yeah, it was a hard situation to make it work. And now it's 19-19, so I'm actually curious how many overtimes we will see here. What do you think?
I'm actually not sure. I do have a feeling it will be going to a second or another overtime, but
a third.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think, but I mean, it kind of depends on this round. Like, let's say one of the two teams win the next round, but then also win the first round on the other half. I think it's gonna be done. But if it keeps like going a little bit like a swing, you know, back and forth, yeah, I I don't know. It is so
Well,
rough.
it's super close. I mean, both teams are playing amazing, and you have like a few players really stepping up. You have, for example, Olka, Ailey, making such so much, having so much impact with the huge entries. Then you have on Mini on an IP side who is like multi-fragging so many rounds. Astra with amazing op shots. I do hope that Pollux is maybe gonna step up a bit. I feel like she was pretty quiet in this match so far. I do think she can do way better, and yeah, maybe now this is a turning point.
Oh. And I was about to say Astra got a very viable kill there over in apartments, but at the same time she now goes full. And Letty is here ready to pick up the lurk. That is great stuff. And Entropiq, I mean, they have again a 4 versus 1 2 rounds in a row with an IP that had some solid opening. So it does all crumble very, very fast. And it seems like NIP was a little bit out of positioning there. A bit too overextended with Astra in apartments after grabbing that initial kill. And then, yeah, it only takes an Entropiq to just try and swarm the site to now grab that lead.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done. Did you see that? She jumped out of, she just jumped out of the smoke. She actually managed like to get a kill, but get refragged instantly. This was like actually a pretty nice shot.
Oh.
But yeah, not much she could do there, right? Yeah. Looking good for Entropiq right there. The shots they're hitting their shots. I mean, this flick from Letty on Ticket was actually amazing. I really enjoyed that. And now Entropiq are leading with 20-19. And now they have their city side. So let's see if NIP can pull off some strong T rounds. I mean, they managed to do that before. They actually almost won, lost literally like their match point, and now this is their chance. I really liked what they did so far on T side, so they should just keep doing the same things. They're finding their entries. They're having good rotations.
Oh, that is beautiful stuff. Just a single flashbang is all it took to eventually now get yourself a 2-for-1 trade there. Even though Ailey is very low, it definitely can be great to grab some information, and she has now the AWP in her hands as well. So just being a little bit more passive and holding all your angles. I think Entropiq are in a great spot, but at the same time, Ailey is looking and is very close towards connected, but perhaps players are going to be coming from very soon. The 7licious, she needs to clear out this side. That is information. And with that, she herself... Oh, well, Ailey does go down at the same time, so the pressure is on now for Entropiq. And Letia, she is going to pull a little bit of a big brain move out of that smoke into Sandwich instead. Just sitting and holding it, perhaps 7licious is not quite aware. Oh no, she isn't. She's gonna check the wrong angle, and now there's a flashbang surely, but Letty is able to grab another one, perhaps even more.
That was so good by Letty. She literally rocked that round. I mean, first of all, she reacted perfectly, right? She got mollied out. She just like extinguished the Molotov and stays calm. She doesn't try like to run out or whatever. She just waits. And then she sees like she feels like that there's like a small opportunity window, and she uses that by sneaking out of smoke, changing position, and yeah, 7licious, she did not expect that. I mean, yeah, she could have obviously also checked Sandwich before she picked Shadow, but she was like really convinced that she was still there, which definitely makes sense. So this was a bit unfortunate for her. Otherwise, this could have maybe even gone into the favor for NIP. But yeah, Letty played it really well. Perfect anchor play here.
And of course, this is Entropiq's map pick, so they were gonna be super happy if they can still hang on. And for NAP, I mean, they had chances in order to steal it away, but now it might be looking to still flip away to their opponent instead. Slowly, I like this. They're gonna be boosting, not really showing too much face yet. And Ailey, at the same
She's
time,
aware.
yeah, for sure.
Right?
She needs to make sure that they are not
look
going to
at
be
that.
too exposed. And she does tuck in right in the corner, but so does Minnie, and she gets eager to try and check, but she doesn't spot the gun barrel. So
That's the waiting lobby here. This happens so often. Like you have a player sneaking into window and then someone like holding that and then they just like sit and wait. But actually she left jungle now, so this is pretty good. It gives Minnie the opportunity to play around now. She probably also called it that it was clear, maybe. And they're going for the B execute now. But Olka managed to get one kill only. Good chance for an IP here. 4v3. And you have Minnie with a backstab.
oh, of
This
course.
is perfect. This will win them the round.
Oh man,
And it's over.
and we've
This was
seen
actually
that.
perfect, yeah.
We've seen it so many times in all the way over at the second half of the main 30 rounds that we were playing. Oh, wait a second, hold on,
Letty's going for
Letty.
the clutch.
Letty
Time is
is
running.
actually trying to go for it, and time will be of the essence. She is trying to force out the player, and she
Oh my
does
god!
it. She can. Oh my goodness! You can see the happiness on their faces.
This was amazing! They
That
won!
was so beautiful. A 1 versus 3 clutch. Played it all